Alright, welcome. This is a new series I'm starting. I've never really seen it done before anywhere except for Vice Productions, which is unfortunately not doing anything right now. This is a Bakugan review, as you can probably see up there in the title box. And what better way to kick off this new series than with the most recent evolution of the main Bakugan. This is a Mectanium Surge Baku Sky Raider Pyrus Titanium Fusion Dragonoid. Excuse me. He's the current evolution of Pyrus Dragonoid, and to my knowledge, the final evolution, because I believe the show just finished. Well, first of all, what you probably don't know all about this, seeing as you're here and you searched for it. But what's different about the Baku Sky Raider series is the feet here, or some other part of the ball form, allows them to jump when on a gate card. These all Bakugan work with magnets. They transform when rolled onto a gate card or any other kind of magnetic metal device that reacts to magnets, which you also probably already know. Now let's start in ball form. Quite unusual. Whoops. Yeah, that's actually not unusual. These things pop open really easily these days. Quite unusual for a Bakugan these days is for it to be completely and totally round with barely anything holding it, coming off of it. The only things coming off of this are these two, these two tiny little lips on both sides, which you can see it right there. Damn it, sorry, excuse the language. These things tick me off sometimes, especially these new ones. Well, let me demonstrate. Here's a gate card. It's been so long since I got this, I don't remember what one. Here's what a gate card looks like. It's all magnet on the inside, and when you drop it back on, or when you hover it over it by about 3 inches, it'll open like that, and that one particularly jumps. Pardon me. Which you then have to go and retrieve if you're on a tiny folding table like I am. Manual parts, surprisingly the back horns opened on their own, but the front horn here, a little bit of force opens up. As you can see, his wings move, his hands move here, and give it a round turn. This has a Baku point bonus thing, I don't remember what it's called, that comes with these two little tabs that come in the packaging that you have to put on your own. This particular one came with two 30G tabs to put on, making his, if I can get it in focus, which I probably can't. No, I can't. He has, trust me, he has 860 Gs, 890, plus the extra 60 brings him up to 950. And if I had used this gate card, it would have brought him up to 1070. This particular Bakugan, most of the ones of the Baku Sky Raider series can combine with others by way of these little tabs that fold out on the bottom. This particular Drago, as he's called in the show, can combine with any Reptac to form Aero Blitz. Yes. Which we'll get to him eventually. I have plenty of Bakugan in my collection, ever growing every few weeks or so. My current number is up to 138, so chances are if you ask for a Bakugan that you want me to review, I most likely have it, especially if it's from Gundalian Invaders series, because that was my favorite series and that's where I got most of my Bakugan from. Visually, back to the review, visually he's got dark gray feet, which are mostly to signify that it's spring-loaded. Now, unlike the past Mectanium Surge Bakugan, these feet are not die-cast. They are plastic, as is most of this, except for the magnet inside. As usual on the show, they got rid of gimmicks, old gimmicks from the last season. In Gundalian Invaders, they got rid of the Trap Bakugan, and in Mectanium Surge, they got rid of Battle Gear in favor of Baku Nanos. I only have one, don't ask for it. Well, Cross Striker isn't much to look at anyway. I'd have to have a couple and do a bunch of them. Pyrus symbol right there, which you can barely see. Green eyes, silver horns, red body. And as you can tell by his giant hands, he's going to form the top of Aero Blitz when he combines with Reptac, which I will show off when I do Reptac when I get to it. So, if you don't mind, comment, subscribe, leave me a comment about which Bakugan you want to see reviewed, and I will get to it immediately. The one with the most votes will obviously be done sooner, but I plan to have a bunch of these videos. All of my Bakugan will be reviewed eventually, all 138 and counting. Later.